Welcome back. It is Game 5 of the World Series as the Rangers look to close it out on the road in Arizona, taking on the Diamondbacks. It's Austin, joined by Logan. Yesterday, great call, Logan. You had a Seager and Christian Walker hit parlay. Seager hit a nuke, and Christian Walker had a double, too. I think Christian Walker ended up with 3 hits. A great day, but it was plus 100. You won back a unit. We're now over that 30 unit mark. Hopefully, we can end the season above that. It was an absolute, the final score was a lot closer than the game really was. It was 10-0 pretty quickly in that one, but 11-7, the D-backs made it look at least somewhat close of a game. But let's see if we can close it out, and let's see if the Rangers can close out the season. If this is our final season, our final video for the MLB season, it has been a great run. If it isn't, we'll see you guys back for Game 6, but if it is, we appreciate all you guys for tuning in every single day. We'll obviously be back in April with another slew of videos. I know Logan and I are just itching for the MLB season to be back after we've done a daily video for 900 straight days. But either way, if you guys want to check out some other videos, I think we have a second channel video that will be posted later today about our Wembanyama second vid game, which you can definitely go check that out. But Logan, I'm going to let you wrap it up. This is the final day of the season. It's been a good run with you, but who are you rolling with tonight in Game 5?
I hope this is the final game of the season because I'm going to be on the Rangers money line, minus 102 odds on FanDuel, currently your best value there. Now, this one shouldn't really surprise you all that much. I've been anti-Diamondbacks pretty much out of the womb, right? No, just kidding. But I there's no way I'm picking the Diamondbacks in this spot. The Rangers have a good chance to close out this series in Game 5. I think they get it done today. This was my prediction, actually. Go watch our Game 1 video if you don't believe me. I looked at Austin and we each gave our series predictions. I said Rangers in 5, and hopefully that does come true. Teams that go up 3-1 in the World Series, obviously best of 7, win the series 86% of the time. There's a fun stat for you. This should be Rangers. If they lose today, I'll be back on them in Game 6 somehow, but I'm hoping we don't have a video, and I'm hoping that we do end the season on a high note. Look, the Rangers have not lost a playoff road game as well. They're perfect 10-0 on the playoffs in the road. So if you're fading the Rangers on the road right now, what are you doing? Like, if you're actually back in the Diamondbacks, well, you just think they have so much heart they're going to get it done today. I don't really see it, especially with Zach Gallen on the mound. Zach Gallen starts for the Diamondbacks. 5.27 ERA and a 1.5 whip in the postseason for Zach Gallen. Those numbers are bad, right? You look at his regular season and your postseason, you're like, what happened, man? Game 1, Gallen went 5 innings pitched, allowed 3 earned runs. A decent start there, but still not all that great. Like, we known Gallen in the regular season to be like a six innings pitched, 1 or 2 earned run type guy, but he's just been getting knocked around in the postseason. He also had 4 walks in Game 1. He just doesn't have the command and control that we saw in the regular season. The pitches that he was getting, called for strikes and getting batters just to chase at, he's not getting in the postseason. And we look at Gallen. He's allowed 6 home runs and 5 starts in the postseason. A great slugging team like the Rangers can make him pay. Yes, we obviously know this ballpark is pitcher friendly, but still, Corey Seager doesn't really care that it's pitcher friendly. He's still hitting bombs, even on the road. Zach Gallen is just one of those pitchers that he looks good on paper. He looked good in the regular season, but these Texas hitters have seen him before, and they've actually had great success. Let's talk about their splits. Corey Seager hitting .318 against Gallen. Semien 455. Hello, Marcus Semien. Welcome to the playoffs, man. He had a game last night. You got Carter hitting 667 against him. Garver 286, and Jankowski, the replacement for Adolis Garcia, hitting 333 against Zach Gallen. I actually don't mind Jankowski being in there. He's a great contact guy. He's fast on the base path, and at the end of the day, I think he's obviously a step down from Adolis power wise, but he still knows how to get timely hits and put the ball in play. I do like Jankowski a lot. Texas is hitting 265 on the road in the playoffs. I like that batting average, and I like the fact that they just seem to win on the road in the playoffs. It's what they do. They play more loose and free on the road. I can't rationalize it. I don't need to rationalize it, but I think they give Eovaldi enough run support today. Nathan Eovaldi starts for the Rangers. Look at his numbers, 3.52 ERA and a 1.04 whip in the postseason. Eovaldi was bad in Game 1, giving up 5 earned runs and 4 2/3 innings pitched. That was actually all the runs the Diamondbacks ended up scoring in that game were via Nathan Eovaldi. He just didn't have it in that game. He just couldn't miss bats, and he was getting knocked around in that one. Statistically, though, that game to me was an outlier in the postseason. As it was the first time Eovaldi didn't go 6 innings pitched, and it was also the first time he allowed more than 3 earned runs in the postseason. Normally, Nathan Eovaldi's given them a chance to win these games, but he just didn't give it. He actually, it was funny. If you would have thought, you were like, oh, there's no way the Rangers came back. Well, they came back to win that one, blown Diamondbacks bullpen. But even though he was giving up the runs, he still managed to pick up 8 strikeouts, which I think is going to be big today, because getting the swing and the miss will be key to getting keeping the Diamondbacks off the base path. This is a team that once they get on base, they do try to get aggressive and steal. And if they're not in scoring position, then there's no opportunities for hits with scoring in position. And Arizona's hitting 294 in the World Series and 277 at home. Those are decent batting averages, but what do they have to show for it? A 3-1 deficit in this series. Call it what it is. I mean, you can get all the hits you want if they're not translating into consistent runs, like they needed in Game 3. Well, I don't know what else to tell you. Like they can get the hits. If Eovaldi can strand runners, though, like he did in that Houston series, the Diamondbacks won't be able to do what they did in Game 1. When Nathan Eovaldi was absolutely surgical in that Houston series, the bases loaded, he was just cold-blooded. He's like, I don't care. I'm not allowing anything. I hope we can get back to that Nathan Eovaldi today against the Diamondbacks, and we should be in really good shape. The bullpen for Texas is rested and ready to go. They barely used anyone. They used Leclerc late game in that one yesterday, but outside of that, they didn't really have to burn many relievers. I view them as the better bullpen than Arizona. Come fight me on that. I still think they're better. For all those reasons put together, I think Snake's alive. Nah, Snake's dead. I think the Rangers put the nail in the coffin and do win the World Series. Austin, are you agreeing with me? Do you think we get a Game 6?
Yeah, I don't think we do. We've talked about, I mean, like you said, the Rangers have just been unbeatable on the road. They've just been insane. I don't know how they're getting it done, but their bats just show up. Now, a prop that I did actually consider was if Seager does not get walked today, then the D-backs want to go home, because no Adolis Garcia behind him. You can't be too scared of Seager. You can't be too scared of the guy behind him. So I would lean Seager walk. I saw it at like plus 120 last night. Now, that's not going to be my pick. I do really like the Rangers pick. We don't really like to double dip in games just because, you get it wrong. You don't really want to lose 2 units, but I really do think this is going to be the end of the series. And honestly, it still has been a pretty decent series, given, a lot of people didn't expect either of these two teams to be here at the beginning of the season. But still, it's been a great year. I hope if we do get a Game 6, whatever, we'll be back for Game 6. But I think this is probably the end of it. I don't see big game Nate is struggling once again. He just normally doesn't struggle in the postseason. And Zach Gallen, if he's going to play well, it's going to be when he's at home, but he's going to have a short release in there. So I don't think they just let him get rocked a little bit and settle in. I think it's going to be like, yo, you've given up 2 earned runs. We kind of need to be a little bit better. So I do think that this one's going to be a tough spot for him. But if I had to take a prop, though, it would be that Seager's going to get walked here. But I'm not sure. Any other final touches before we sign out, which could be our final video of the MLB season, Logan?
I really do hope it is our final season, because I want to go out on a winner. But as you mentioned, I mean, this to me, it's Rangers or nothing in this one. If you're betting the Diamondbacks, you're just betting them on willpower and Cinderella magic alone at this point. I think the Rangers are the better team. I think they play like it. And if this is our final send-off, it's been a really good season, a fun baseball season for sure.
Absolutely. So if this is our final MLB season and MLB picks video of the year, we appreciate you guys, as always, for supporting every single day. We'll be back for just our MLB folks. The only people that watch MLB will be back in April with some more picks. And, of course, if you want to go check out our other videos, which we do ones daily on other sports, definitely go check that out. Austin Logan signing out for what could be the final time this season. If you miss Logan, he'll definitely be in the college football video, so do not miss him there. But Austin Logan signing out. We'll see you guys in the next. Peace. Nice.